Hello, I'm Dr. Ann Utterback. I've got a question for you. Have you ever found yourself in an event, maybe a rally or a sporting event or a protest march, and wondered if your voice is going to carry over the noise that's around you? What you might have decided to do is just speak more loudly. But I want to talk to you today about how that is not the best choice and how to get a real commanding voice and good projection that can be heard over that event. Now, the reason I say that volume's not the best choice, there are a couple of reasons. First of all, it's not real good for your throat. Talking loudly for an extended period of time can actually cause vocal nodules, and you could also possibly get a vocal polyp. So it's unhealthy for your throat to talk loudly. The other reason it's not a good choice is who likes to hear a reporter shouting to the camera? And we do hear that a lot in live shots, where the noise is loud around the person and they're just shouting their voice over to the camera. So what we're going to look for is how to get a commanding voice without increasing volume. Now, one analogy that I use with clients that works pretty well is to distinguish projection from volume. If you think of a nice dark room, not a light in the whole room, pitch black, and if you go in that room and turn on a flashlight, the light's going to be diffused all over the room, and it is going to light the room, but it's not going to be terribly bright in any one spot. Now imagine going into that same dark room and turning on a laser beam. That laser beam light is intense, it goes for a long distance, and it's really, really bright. So projection is more analogous to that laser beam than it is to the flashlight that diffuses the light. So you want to use your voice in that manner to become more commanding and to be able to be heard. Now, how do you do that? Well, surprisingly, you probably have already used this voice and you might not have realized it. A situation where you might use it would be if you, like I have, come home with a baby kitten or a new puppy, and all of a sudden that puppy starts chewing on your nice new carpet, or the cat begins to claw down your brand new curtains. You probably didn't scream at the cat, but what you might have done is say, "No, no, don't do that, no." That's projection, and the cat will usually respond, or the puppy dog will. So you may have done that with your voice and not realize the difference between volume and projection. Volume would be screaming at the cat, where you went, "No, no," like that. This is just no. It's very directed and it's very intense. So let's talk about how to do that. An exercise we can do is hold your hand about 12 inches from your mouth. And let's just use the word no and project that word to the palm of your hand with as much force as you can. So it would sound like no, no. Try that with me. No, no. All right? That's very different from screaming it, isn't it? Now, if it was really loud around you and you wanted to go even farther with the sound, project it across the room. No, no. Now that sound projected into a microphone will be heard over just about anything because it is that laser beam of light headed toward that microphone. So by using this type of projection, you're going to take care of your throat and keep your throat healthy, and you're going to be easily heard even in the loudest places.